bringing Capitol Hill, Hollywood, and Wall Street together in a big power brunch. And we're looking to ignite the young influencers.
Politics, finance, entertainment, all together under one room.
Talking, encouraging each other, you know, throwing ideas around, that's what it's all about.
DC is a market like no other. And so you definitely want to take advantage of the social capital, the political capital, the cultural capital that this city has.
It allows you to have an opportunity to talk one-on-one and gain valuable knowledge that you can't learn in textbooks.
And Girls Trip was also, very proud to say, the first movie written, directed, produced, and starring black folks to cross that $100 million mark. So we can give it up for that too. Yeah.
I'm here just to enjoy the brunch and the influencers, man. I'm just here to learn, that's all.
Now, I've seen the trailer for this. I smell a big blockbuster.
Well, I hope your nose is on point.
You see a lot of progressive black people that are just doing their thing, and it makes me proud to be here. We're the majority. And girls around the world, right? Around the world, girls. We have influence. And we have to realize what we do with our power.
Maybe this is what we do. All these incredible black folks in the same place at the same time.
We're here in Washington, D.C. on Capitol Hill, on top of the world. I'm here with Michelle, and you've heard of power lunches in Washington, right? But this one you might call a power brunch. Isn't that right?
Yes, it's called the Influencers Brunch, and we are at the seat of power, Washington, D.C., where all the decisions are made, and we're making some decisions today. This event put together by Tarek Terk Stevens, who has an extensive background in the music industry. He was even an artist, and his partner is Ron Tricky Montgomery, who does a lot of events. He's won Grammy Awards. He's worked with Rihanna and Beyonce, and they came together, a meeting of the minds, to put together this wonderful event.
And they brought in Hollywood heavyweights to celebrate, to innovate, and to have a good time together at a brunch. That's what Michelle and I are going to do today on 202 Extra, and we can't wait to show you.
We can't wait to chomp and chat.
This event, this Influencers Brunch, started with a brunch between 2 or 3 friends, but now is a huge deal. Tell us about it.
So annually, myself, Anthony Anderson, and Chris Spencer, we used to get together every morning before the BET Honors at the Mandarin Orient Hotel. And it just started to evolve. But then Anthony checked into a different hotel and invited some other friends that we knew. And it just evolved, it just expanded. I mean, you know, Cedric, he brought Cedric and Wayne and everybody else, Wayne Brady, everybody came out. And I was like, man. And then at that moment, we were all there, you know, having breakfast, it hit me. I said, this is what we want to do. We'll make it a brunch.
You watch the Oscars every year, Academy Awards, you have Best Director, Best Actor, Best Supporting, Best Music, Best Cinematography. The last award of the night is Best Picture. The person who gets the Best Picture award is the producer, because they were responsible for bringing all those other categories together. That's what I do, that's my job.
Malcolm, you and Will Powerpacker has seemed to become such a great team. You like working with Will?
Oh God, no, Will's great. He's fantastic. You know, he's a real, he's a down-to-earth brother, really smart. You know, he's got great ideas, and he's a great collaborator, great partner. So yeah, we worked on Girls Trip. You know, we feel really good about where we are with Night School. I got to join he and his longtime collaborator Kevin Hart and working on this movie. So Will and I have a great time working together. You know, it's good symbiosis.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Now, I understand that with Night School that this was something that you weren't really going to do at first, right?
Well, I did tell Will no. And then my wife said, you told him no because and how much are they paying you? And I was like, well, more than I paid him before. Call him back. But, you know, the opportunity was too great to work with Kevin, work with Will again, and work with Tiffany as well as Universal. So it was the right choice to be made.
No, I'm gonna do the work. You'll see. We'll see. Yes, we will. Great. Superb. Excellent. Good. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You're looking at two brothers that have really defied the odds. To be honest with you, the last comedy, pure comedy in Hollywood to be successful from a profit basis was Girls Trip over a year ago. There have been a lot of comedies with a lot of big names that have underperformed. I appreciate that.
Ron Tricky Montgomery.
Yes.
How did you get that nickname, Tricky?
I played a lot of practical jokes when I was younger.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, I still do a few from time to time.
Wow.
You should see me on April Fool's Day.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, I'll prepare for that. But let's talk about you and your partnership with Terk Stevens in putting together this Influencers Brunch. This is, you're no stranger to the world of entertainment either.
Not at all, not at all. We came together thinking to bring so many different aspects of just life, whether it be politics, finance, entertainment, all together under one room and bring out influencers with other influencers and have an impact on networking in our community.
What an honor to be here with Susan Taylor. Hi.
Hi there. I'm overjoyed to be here with you.
I feel like I've known you all of my life, and this is my first time meeting you, so forgive me if I'm a little bit awestruck.
No, I'm awestruck to know what you young people are doing, and it's so what we need, and I love that you all have ownership of our images. That's what you're doing. You're taking ownership of our stories and, you know, how we speak about ourselves and how we represent.
Absolutely.
Talk about influencers. You're one of the biggest influencers in this industry. How does it feel being here among these younger networkers and influencers today here in Washington?
You know, I'm so inspired because one of the things that we elders never seem to do or want to do is to hand the reins to the next generation. I mean, after 37 years of being the editor-in-chief of Essence magazine, I handed the reins to the next generation so that I can really step into our community and do the work that I'm doing now in 58 cities across the country. We started it as Essence Cares, and now it's the National Cares Mentoring Movement. You know, and everything that I learned at Essence, you know, over the 37 years, 27 as the editor-in-chief, I gave to the young people. And the young people have it. They've elevated it, and we see what the Essence Music Festival has become. So, you know, we have influence, and we have to realize what we do with our power, because all too often, especially as women, we can hold power and not even realize that we have it, you know? So I'm inspired being here today with all of you young ones.
Talk about your background and your connection to a lot of these celebrities, because you guys are friends.
Yeah, you know, I get kind of shy about that, man. You know, I mean, really, as you know, Michelle, our relationship. You know, I started in the music industry. I was an artist under Whistle, Select Records, and then from that, it started to evolve. Working with actors like Morris Chestnut and Taraji, just watching their careers excel, and then working with them in terms of marketing and managing their appearances and things of that nature. It just started to evolve. And Tricky and I have been partners within the record industry. And now I want to focus and be able to get my friends Malcolm Lee and Will Packer with their big movie coming out. So this year, that's going to be our subject matter, Hollywood.
Now, Claudia, Michelle and I are going to pull you into a conversation we've been having. It's about whether girl magic, girl power is crucial for a Hollywood blockbuster. So give us your impression of what you think is important.
Well, there are more women on Earth, you know, period. So you definitely have to kind of recognize girl magic, especially black girl magic. And we're big consumers. And I think if you get the female crowd, you got a winner.
I want to say you are already friends, clearly, on the stage, the conversation that was going on. Malcolm D. Lee and Will Packer shouting you out, giving you a hard time.
Yeah, all the time.
Have you yet to work with Malcolm and...
You know what? Thank you for saying that. You should have said that when they were up there on the dais. No. So in the meantime, you know, I give them the blues. Sometimes both of those guys like, yo, so what's up? You know, how many times you gonna have interest in your movie and not me? You know what I'm saying? How many times, like I'm saying, how many times more Chestnut gonna be in your movie and you holler at your boy? I mean, you know.
There's very few sure bets. You know, Marvel Comics is one that's a sure bet. Maybe Star Wars, but you know, every movie that you're doing is a risk. And I do things that, you know, that I'm passionate about.
You know what? You need help.
So on the rooftops of Capitol Hill. This has been a Power Brunch with my girl, Michel Wright.
Yes, Ferman Patterson, this has been a great day, a great time. What a way to close it out. Power, prestige, personality, good food, fun, celebrities. This Influencers Brunch, connecting people to network and work on some other projects that we're going to be seeing soon, I'm sure.
Always on the 202 Extra.